Let's quickly chat a little bit about property as an investment. A lot of people at this stage are saying that the property market has tanked, it's not growing, it's not going anywhere, so it's not a good idea to invest in property. What I always say to people is when the property market is down is exactly when you want to invest in property. But we need to understand the difference between property investment and property speculation. Property speculation is a shorter term investment in property where you invest primarily for the capital growth that property will give you. So for example, you buy a property from Plan for 700,000 Rand knowing that within 6 months that property you would be able to sell for R1 million. So you're doing it primarily for the capital growth. Obviously that is a much higher risk and that it becomes more dangerous when the property market is down as it is at the moment. The kind of investments we're talking about is not property speculation, it's property investment where your primary reason for investing in that property is not the growth of the capital in that property. It is investing in that property for the income that property will generate. And once you have the right mindset around that, when the property market is down, it's actually the best time to invest in property because you can buy property for a much lower capital outlay. And when people are not buying properties and it's becoming more and more difficult for people because of the economy, because of cash flow situations to buy themselves property, the rental market increases. And I just believe that in South Africa, the rental market hasn't reached its pinnacle by any stretch of the imagination. We tend to follow the first world country trends. And if you look at a country like the US, the UK, Australia, those kind of countries, the average age of people buying their first property becomes older and older. In South Africa, property is relatively cheap, so our average age is less than the other countries. But it is also increasing. People are only getting to a financial situation where they can buy a property at an older age. All of these people need accommodation, which means our rental market, as that average moves, the rental market becomes bigger and bigger. So always look at a property investment not so much for the capital growth, but for the income that property can generate for you.